So I get a lot of questions from people who are interested in being professional singers. They want to know how to make that a reality, how to become a professional singer, to make their fantasy, their dream of this being their career, something that they can do realistically. If you have never had professional vocal training, I'll tell you that that is where your journey needs to begin. If you are already a trained singer, then I will suggest that you skip ahead to another part 2 of this video, which is going to really address putting your goals in place in order to accomplish that. But this first part is really going to be speaking to people who have not had prior vocal training and don't yet really understand what's involved. To be a professional singer, just like to be a professional anything, requires professional level training. So for example, if you wanted to be a hairdresser, you may be very naturally talented at it. You might be cutting your own bangs and they might look really good. However, that does not provide you with the level of skill that you need to be able to go out and begin offering your services professionally and charging money for it. You could bandage up your own cut on your finger, but that doesn't make you a nurse. And so anything, any skill that you are looking to develop on a level which would allow you to be a professional, which means being paid to do it, that's what professional means, you're getting paid to do it, requires professional level training. And that, of course, also requires a lot of practice and focused attention to your practice to really hone that training and develop that skill to its highest level. Now, the higher the level you're looking to achieve, the higher level training and the more practice it's going to take. So, for example, you can be a hairdresser that works at one of these sort of discount places and gives haircuts for $15 a pop, or you could be working in Manhattan and getting $500 for a haircut. And the difference between the two really depends on the level of training and the expertise that you have developed through honing your skill. Same applies to singing. To be a professional singer requires much more than most people assume. A lot of people think, you're born with a voice, so you open your mouth, you sing. If it sounds nice, great, go out there and start singing and filling stadiums. That is a fantasy that a lot of people have that ends up making them feel very disappointed because they don't yet understand that the singers who they see out there doing those things and that sound amazing and make it look so effortless have devoted a tremendous amount of time to honing their skill, getting trained, working it, practicing, and all of that goes into making it look easy, which it becomes easy after all of that time and effort and practice that you've put into it. But it takes that. So I would say to you that the first thing you need to do is go out and find a professional level voice teacher. There are a lot of voice lessons you may find in your community and even online. I will caution you that online training or training through media is very challenging because it's one-way learning. One-way learning does not allow for an opportunity for someone to help you check and correct your faults. It may have some excellent information. However, most of the problems that singers have and aspiring singers have are habits that are so ingrained that they're not even aware that they're doing them. And so it really takes a trained teacher that's going to be watchful and be aware and make you aware of when those habits are slipping in and taking hold to so that you can really reinforce and help you work on your correct technique and to break those bad habits. As far as community lessons, you may find a lot of music stores or at-home lessons available to you. Some may be good, however, I will tell you that I've had a number of students who've come to me after many years of seeking out those types of lessons, and they've gotten really nothing for their money. So what happens is, although they may seem inexpensive up front, You've spent a lot of time you've devoted to this, and you've dedicated a lot of time and money and resources to this, and you haven't gotten anything out of it. So the best thing you can do, like most things in life, is you will get what you pay for. Find the best voice teacher you can afford and really take your training seriously. Make it steady, make it consistent, make sure you go each week or more if you can afford to do that. And then practice daily. It's the daily reinforcement of that practice. Singers need to practice for hours a day. Just like anything else that you want to be really good at. And in this profession, if you really want to hit the top of your field, these people are not paid the big bucks for no reason. The reason why is that they have dedicated a tremendous amount of time and effort to achieving the highest level of their skill. And that's really what it's going to take. And I'm sorry if that's bursting your balloon, but you should know going in that it really requires a focused dedication to training and practice. Once you've achieved that and you've got that under your belt, now you can start looking at how to turn your dream of becoming a professional singer into a reality by putting a plan in place. And I'm going to be addressing that in a future video coming up. So if you have any other questions regarding this, please feel free to contact me directly. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. You can find my email on my website at bangonrecords.com. Dominique at bangonrecords.com. Thanks.